Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Really appreciate it. So Hyundai is making the Ioniq 6N version since they have the Ioniq 5N, which looks really good in my opinion, especially with all the power that it has. So expect to see the same thing on a smaller chassis. So this thing is really going to move the Ioniq 6N version of it. But the only thing that sucks is I wish that they'd taken more design language from the Ioniq 6 concept, at least the N version, this version that you're seeing right here on your screen. I wish they took more of the concept from it and put it towards the 2026 Ioniq 6N. So let's go ahead and check out the Ioniq 6N concept. But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be 3-pedal though. I highly doubt it, but it is what it is. Let's go. So here's the Ioniq 6N spy shot. As you can see, the rear kind of reminds me of the Elantra N, at least from the way that it looks. So let's go ahead and check out some of these pictures. Let me just move this up. Here it goes. So that's the front. It's got a little, I think that's a sensor right there in the middle. The headlights is going to be the same. These look like cameras, but I highly doubt that this will go into production because most cars have, or most countries have different regulations when it comes to it. When you go to the rear side, that's what I say, like the rear kind of, at least the wing kind of looks like, it looks like the Elantra. Maybe they've taken it from Elantra. N, at least that version. But that one looks a little bit lower compared to this one. This one sits up high a little bit. But they just kind of took the design language of the Ioniq 6 and just made it a little sportier, I guess. I wish that they took some of the inspiration from the concept because that concept car looks really nice. I really like it. So this is just testing around. You got what, like, those looks like what, 18-inch rims. Might make it to production. I can't wait to see what Hyundai has in store. Honestly, when it comes to the electric market, I feel like Hyundai has really hit the nail on the head when it comes to their design, as well as the performance version of their electric vehicles, handling and everything like that. I really enjoyed my Ioniq 5. Maybe get one again in the future. But anyway. The flagship Ioniq 6 is expected to use the same powertrain as the high-performance Ioniq 5N. It has an 84 kilowatt battery pack, which feeds a dual-motor all-wheel drive system developing 601 horsepower. That's a lot of power for a small car. This thing is going to fly. 545 foot-pounds of torque. However, an N grain boost function temporarily increases the output to 641 horsepower, 568 foot-pounds of torque. This enables the hatch to accelerate from 0 to 60 in 3.25 seconds. I think this one's going to accelerate even faster because it's lower to the ground and it doesn't have as much weight as the Ioniq 5. So this vehicle will definitely be faster if it uses the same system in place. Before hitting an electronically limited top speed of 162. That's a lot of power, man, for a small car. Sheesh. But I'm kind of happy that Hyundai are still developing these kind of vehicle and investing in these kind of performance electric vehicles because there is market for these kind of vehicles for people to buy. I love that we have options when it comes to electric vehicle. You're no longer limited to these old, ugly, slow vehicles that they have in the market before. Now they definitely are in the right, they're going towards the right way, but who really knows what the future will hold. But overall, I love the design. I wish that it could have been more like the concept, but the fact that like they're still making this vehicle, I'm all for it. I can't wait to see it at the dealerships. I can't wait for them to showcase this vehicle, unwrapped at one of the car shows. Definitely would love to go see it live, get in it, play with the electronics inside. When it comes to the inside, I think they're still gonna go with that one display like in all the other vehicles that they have in the market already, just like the Ioniq 6. So I don't think there's gonna be a huge change. Maybe in software, who knows? Maybe they'll retune the batteries or the electronics to be more efficient. Even though it's running the same powertrain, maybe they'll make it more efficient because it's a smaller vehicle. Therefore, it should get better mileage. But anyway, let me know in the comments below. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.